Sorry. Good morning, chat. Good afternoon. I gotta open the window. It's technically afternoon, and you know what that means. It's time to play Magic. My hair's still a little wet, I'm sorry. I usually blow dry it when it's wet. Sorry, I forgot. That's right. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, there's not. I'm not gonna do that. Why would you say that? I don't know. I got nothing, chat. I'm just chilling. It's been a weird couple days. Nothing too weird. Hope y'all are doing well. You open the window, that's what I usually do. Oh. I'm in for light, you know. Hold on, let me do something. Now I look like Superman. Hoping for a good deck today, having a lot of poor luck with Pioneer. That's right, I think that the decks and the matchups are just really polarizing. Like, nearly every deck has an extreme weakness and matchups that are very polarized. You know, you have a chance to run through a bunch of bad matchups when you play a deck, and you have a chance to cut through butter like a hot knife. Any interest in playing the guy Rooted deck? Not really, Grayson. We played it like a week or two ago. It was kind of lackluster. Yeah, Mono Green just absolutely shits on Rakdos mid. I would recommend some form of Izzet or Mono Green as my two decks. Kazi with the first time chat says LGS is starting Pioneer League and my first match is coming up, going to play Esper Dragons. I'll never not love the deck. Kazi, are you the person who messaged me on Twitter? Or are you a different person on than that one? Another Esper Dragons person. You are? Okay. I was literally about to respond to you and then I forgot. So here's what I'll tell you. I will look over your deck list for one of two things. We have a deck tech option on our channel for channel points, or you can spend $5 and send a link. But if you join my Patreon, $5 a month, you can have my ear whenever you want. I'll answer as much as I can. I answer every message when I'm off stream all the time. Deathright says, is this a deck you'd recommend? I played it yesterday or day before yesterday for one league, and I liked it so much I wrote an article about it. So if you're interested, exclamation point, Patreon. There's a full sideboard guide for this deck. Make sure to check it out. So let's go over the deck. We'll go over the changes. So we're playing Izzet Pyromancer. This is basically Izzet Prowess with some extra steps. Instead of expressive iteration, we have to find a good replacement. The replacement is Of One Mind. Of One Mind works when you have Ledger Shredder and any of your other creatures. It works when you have Young Pyromancer and a token. But at the very, very, very worst, it's Divination. The rest of the deck, you know, we have your classic fare, bunch of 1-mana card draw, 1-mana removal, Treasure Cruise. Treasure Cruise is the big one. You know, with Ledger Shredder, we fill our graveyard pretty easily. We play Treasure Cruise for 1 or 2 mana most of the time. The mana base, we have a bunch of duels. We got 1 Spikefield Hazard chilling as a dual spell / land. We got 2 Den of the Bugbear, which act as dual threat / land. Sideboard, couple Unlicensed Heart to help out against Phoenix, 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Dispute to help out against blue. Negate and Ether Gust against the Mono Green deck. Lava Coil and a Braid can come in against most creature strategies. Running Volley, great against the Mono Blue Spirits deck that's running around, as well as some of the other white creature decks. And then last but not least, our deck is built so that we can play Giganta. That is Izzet Pyromancer in a nutshell. Let's go and play a league. If you want to take a look at the deck list for text purposes, exclamation point deck or deck list in chat, I'll get you a link to my stream decker where you can find it and download it easily. Strangely, or Patreon is telling me articles are behind a paywall. That is no longer strange, Death Right. I decided to close off my articles. I had them open for a long time, but my Patreon growth basically stopped the moment that I made them free to read. And the moment that I closed them, I got like 10 new patrons. So I apologize. Why would people pay for the milk when they get the cow for free? I'm real with 100 bits. Says, get that bag. I'm trying, man. Trying to get something. I'm doing more sideboard guides though, instead of like, hey, you should ban this fucking card or whatever, you know? All right, this hand's pretty good. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna put back a PC, I think. I do want the third land. Maybe I should have put back Swifty, honestly. Why not even play the opt here? Maybe I should have put back a land. Lair of the Hydra. All right, we don't have to be afraid. I'm gonna go ahead and play Pyromancer. Hornet Sting. Is Hornet Sting legal? What up, Mikey? Pack leader, okay. So let's go opt. Maybe play land first. Looking for a strangle. Don't want treasure cruise. It's a bluff attack. Easy. What about Brushland? Yeah. What's up, Tannen? All right. Well, we just gotta chill. This treasure cruise is looking pretty sus. I drew way too many threats this game. Way too many threats. MD says I'm digging this deck for sure. I like it too, man. I'm just trying to draw some spells so I can chain some things together. They found a troll. Oh, they don't have Nykthos. No Nykthos, just another troll probably. Now, Young Pyromancer is our way to fight through this now because we have... Oh, wow, what a draw. See, chat? See how good Of One Mind is? The moment I draw it, I'm just like, oh, thank Jesus. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh, no. Okay, I'll just put a Gigantha in hand. All right, well, if they ever go Nykthos, we're dead. Castle Garenbrig, okay. So this is 6... The Great Henge. Uh-oh. They can go wider than I can go better. They can go wider than I can go to. A 3-color deck's just not worth in Pioneer. Some are. You can find plenty. I think that ally color decks are actually usually worse than 3-color decks. Enemy 2-color decks are where it's at, though. All right, so we'll do a triple block of this thing, and they'll kill one. We'll take 4 from this. Esper Control's lame. I mean, Esper Control's fine. I don't know. Tanny, what do you take to get to play Blue Eye Control and Pioneer next? You can do a dono deck for $30. And I'll play whatever list you want me to play, friend. Well, they drew a lot of creatures in a row. A lot of Llanowar Elves. Oh, this ain't the big boy. Mistcutter? Okay. It's big, but it ain't that big. I thought it was gonna be like Vorinclex or something. We're definitely gonna block one of the trolls with Gigantha, and I'll probably go like maybe go like this. All right, 2 Swift Spear down, but we're just gonna make tokens forever now. They're gonna make some trolls, put some trolls on some lands. Giving Spikefield might have been bad. I thought I could kill enough with it and make 2 tokens, but that's just dumb. I think I'm just gonna get buried by the Grey Hinge, honestly. This looks like Corey's deck. This looks like what Corey was trying to do. Grey Hinge is just putting on a show right now. Maybe they'll draw a glut of lands, you know? Not. It's a lot of Mistcutter Hydras. All right, so we can still Shogun's and Spikefield. Since we have a Gigantha. And we can tap this for mana if we ever need. But our opponent's just kind of popping off, and we're just trying to play defense with young Pyromancer. Our Treasure Cruise was rather lackluster. We drew a bunch of lands. Would you consider playing Light Up over Reckless? You want me to play Light Up the Stage over Reckless Rage? Those 2 cards are completely different cards. If you want to cut a removal spell for another removal spell, I'll hear that. Oh, no. If they just doubled this, I might be in trouble. I feel like they should have just made it insanely big. Yeah, I'm not playing Reckless Impulse. Hey, baby. Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
I think I'm just dead, chat. I guess I could, if I just draw a string of card draw effects, I might be good though. They should just attack with everything, I think. All right, we're gonna do some blocking. And then just hope we draw card draw spells. All right, so 2 here. I think we go 1 here, 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1 here. So we clean up as much as we can without over blocking. We do some trading, and we have some chumps. This has trample. We really need to draw a card draw effect here. All right. Probably GG. We'll keep playing though. We do have 3 young Pyromancer, so anything's possible. We flooded out pretty bad this game, to be honest. It's a lot of creatures. I mean, that's what the Great Hinge does. I'm surprised. They should be attacking with everybody. These are all 2/2s, you know? They're quite good. All right, 1 here. 1 here. We'll take 7. And we just gotta draw a string of card draw next turn. Oh, they can give it trample? I'm dead. I forgot. They should have just been attacking with everything, though. I would bring in Coil Abrade, Ether Gust. I'm going to leave Negate on the sideline because they're a more creature-dense version. They do have Great Hinge, but if that's the only thing we're targeting, then it's not that great. So these 5 are coming out. We'll be trimming. So in this matchup, in my article, I talked about how I like to sideboard out of one mind and Young Pyromancer, but this version is way more creature dense than it is spell dense. And so because of that, we're actually going to leave this in because going wide's actually okay. It's great against all the parts of their deck except for Great Hinge, right? So the cards that are bad, though, normally if my opponent's playing elves and they're like must kills, I usually side out opt. So I'm going to trim 4 opt and a 1 of something that I'm not sure of yet. Maybe 1 of one mind. But they're not killing my stuff too often, and I want to leave in the Pyromancer, so maybe I actually can trim a Swiftspear. In fact, it might actually be like trim 4 Swiftspear and 1 opt, right? Something like this. Just because we don't need, like, we drew a bunch of threats in that game, and they were just kind of lackluster, right? So let's try that. Yeah, Shadow's Verdict's great. That card's good. Extinction Event might be better, though, just because it's 1 cheaper. All right, this hand's awesome. We'll go Steam Vents, Shock on 1. If they play a thing, we'll play with Fired. If they don't, we'll opt. What's up, Broadside? Broadside bought his way into the VIP club the other day when I was feeling generous. All right, they molded a 6/2. Good to know. Turn 1. Elf. Elf you too, bro. Go elf on the shelf yourself. Easy time. If we get to untap with the Ether Gust, I'll be happy. If they play Old Growth Troll, I'll probably counter that with the Gust. It's just too big of a tempo play. Yeah, I like that too, Empty. That was one of my favorite stories. I'll let the Mystic resolve for sure. They didn't do anything with 2 mana last turn. Why would they do anything with 2 mana this turn? Let's go Consider. We'll keep that one. Is there a 2 mana fight thing I should be worried about? They're maintaining priority, like Citizen Tactics or some stupid shit. If they Citizen Tactics has, I guess that doesn't work, right? Ram through? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Something like that. Okay, well, we can still play Of One Mind. Do I play another Of One Mind? I think I chill. I think I'm going to chill with the Ether Gust here and then go like Pyromancer, Reckless Rage, kill the elf or something. I will go Young Pyromancer. We'll have one mind. Now we're really cooking, yeah? Need to draw land, but we have the coil for the troll, so... Troll is one of the major reasons why we do have a coil in the sideboard, so it's nice to see them line up against each other nicely. They didn't have a land, though, which is sick. Another ramp through, okay. Let's go... Coil this. Another Soul Scar instead of anything else. I really needed to draw the land the last couple turns. Alright, this is just a break even, so that's okay. They're playing a 1-2 Hydra? Sure. This will also shrink it, unless they double the counters on it. If they fight a token. Okay. Oh, they're just dead. Sorry. I should definitely just kill them instead of not killing them, since they're at 5. Alright, well, that worked well, right? They are a little more interactive. I still don't want the Swiss Spears, though, but they are a little more interactive. Seems like a good match against Mono Green. Yeah, this is a different version of Mono Green, though. They don't have many of the Planeswalkers. I doubt they're playing Karn. I'm gonna mulligan. We need to kill Elf on 1, I think. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one because we've mulliganed. We tried our best. I'm not gonna go to 5. And we'll just put back... I kind of want to keep the land. I'm gonna put back a Ledger Shredder, actually. I think Young Pyromancer is better in this matchup than Ledger Shredder. Another reason why I didn't love my opener. Like, it flies, it plays defense, but they seem to go wide and big. And Ledger Shredder, you know, it can fly over, but we're trying to play defensive, and I think PZ does a little bit better job of playing defensive in this matchup. Since they're just way more creature dense. Alright, they're on 5, though. That's nice. Will you draw 1 mana removal? Nice. Blasted. Burning Tree passes a Ghouler. Think they're on Left Strike Beast? That's a good question. I don't know. We're just gonna take it. I hope they don't have a Troll. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards as well. See where they put it. They have 1 card in hand after this. So this is basically a removal spell that's just gray here because they're minus a card no matter what they do. They put it on the bottom. Wow. Great for me. I guess they're just very scared of losing to the PZ, so they want to ram through. Yeah, Of One Mind has been excellent. Excellent. I will definitely double block if they let me. Alright, let's go. Young Pyromancer. Tapped it wrong. Let's go Reckless Rage this and a token. And then we'll opt. We took a damage when we didn't need to. We should have held up in the blue. I'm going to offer a trade here, I think. No, I'm not. Not yet. We'll just, we'll chill. We can opt and the next one will cruise and then we can offer the trade. And we can probably draw a removal spell in the meantime. If they attack, we're definitely going to, like, triple block. They have the Lair of the Hydra as well, though. That can block as a 2-2. Be advised. Bottom on that. We don't need another threat. Alright, opt first. Make the cruise cost less. Bottom the land. Of One Mind. Perfect. Perfect draw. Easy. Alright, 1-0. I'm gonna eat lunch. All right, do y'all want to see what I mean for lunch? I'll show you a picture from last night. One moment. All right, so we made, this is bow tie alla Nerano. This is a sauce comprised of fried zucchini. I slice zucchini into little dollars, like silver dollars. I pan fried them on both sides so they were crispy, but like mostly just you get that caramelized action, the Maillard reaction. And what we do after that is we kind of smash them with a spoon until they become almost like a paste. And then we mix that with starchy pasta water, butter, olive oil, and it turns into a sauce, right? And then in that sauce, we have also added green bell pepper, corn. This is fresh corn on the cob, off the cob. And then we mixed in pecorino romano and Parmesan Reggiano cheese. And then we stirred it around a bunch. Tana says, you made me go get pasta last night. Anyway, this is what it looks like the next day. It's just a bowl of the same stuff. Mike got some fresh burgers off the grill. Nice, baby. About that time, yeah. Go grilling. Mike Blue Red left pretty solid. Yo, what's up, Seti? Mocha says, how's Peasy been? Peasy's been good, bud. Peasy's been nice. It's one of the key things to make Of One Mind work. Oh, chicken Rickies? Just eating lunch, chat. Give me a few. Magic, it is sweet, man. Of One Mind is so much better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Jug, are you talking about the Delver version? I played that on stream about a week ago, and it was okay. The Delvers were actually a lot better than I thought they'd be. Most of the time, Delver is the worst card in the deck. I don't even know what that card does. Let me check it out. Oh, yeah. This card's great. Yeah, counterspells are pretty good right now. I agree. That's one of the reasons why Mono Blue's so good. Although Mono Blue getting hosed by Skylasher is kind of a bummer. Well, Mikey, Young Pyromancer is usually good when the busted card draw spells are good, right? Treasure Cruise, Expressive Iteration. It's lackluster when you don't have anything to chain. Kazi, it's pretty fun, and right now people aren't playing blue-white too often. And blue-white was generally a bad matchup for Insole because of March. March could hit your artifact Lamb for 1 mana and take out your Insole on it, which sucked. Is it that good? I think so, Dungeon Master. It's so good I wrote an article about it on my Patreon. So if that's up your alley, you can go check it out. Sideboard guide included. This list is the list that it is. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Good call. Patreon is no longer free, chat. It's behind a wall of payment. Apologies. I have to get the bag. Super good call. All right. Still eating. I saw Patreon if my currency didn't suck. Zian, I'm sorry your currency is bad against the dollar. I apologize, friend. But all my streams are free, all my VODs are free, my YouTube's free. You can learn a lot from the content that I create. The Patreon is just for sideboard guides. And if you have questions you want to ask me about your deck, you can just ask me through my Patreon, okay? I answer like every fucking DM I get on Patreon as soon as I see it. You can ask Callie. We're downstairs watching a movie. I'm like checking my phone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna answer this question. Hold on. She hates it. I'm sorry, Dungeon. Thanks for the sub, bud. But I'm saying if you like this deck, the sideboard guide I think will be really helpful for you. I go over like 7 or 8 of the top matchups in the format. It's a fun time, Magic. You should check it out, man. The fact that your RCQ is modern is kind of a bummer, though. What do you think are the 3 most important things for the Pioneer deck to have right now? An insanely aggressive, proactive game plan, or an immense amount of interaction, or that's it. 1 of 2. Most of your RCQs are modern? That sucks. The third thing is chemistry. We'll reveal Giganta. They have a no reveal. You're in Dallas, you only get 2 Pioneer ones? Yeesh. Sheesh. Oh, weird. Bumac Courier playing mono green. I think I should have played Ledger Shredder first. Maybe not. Nice, Dungeon Master. You better get to it, baby. Main deck, Voracious Hydra, Ripperoni. They didn't kill Peasy. Interesting. Shock this post blocks. Pitch the opt. Kill that. Alright, we're cruising. Cruising, chat. Yeah, what up, Jarvis? How you doing today, buddy? No Elder Gargaroth, please. No Elder Gargalon. I'm gonna pitch the Rage, actually. This is lethal, so they have to block. They're gonna block here, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down to 1. With all the draw power in the format, I really want to just build a Sphinx of Tutelage deck for the next time we have a Pioneer FNM, but that'll probably be a while. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, so I'm going to drop my sideboard playing this match of siding out of One Mind and Young Pyromancer. I'm going to bring in Ether Gust, Negate, Spell Pierce, Abrade, and Coil. And we're going to become like a control deck, like a Delver Tempo control deck. The Pyromancers are more like hardcore control, and because we're boarding out Pyromancer, we're going to be trimming on that a little. It's possible we should be leaving in that and cutting like Swiftspear though. But I like being aggressive in the matchup. I like killing Elf and being aggressive. Oh, no Elf. Okay. Now I kind of want to hold up Spell Pierce for their turn 1 play, but I think I just want to get pressure down because they're probably going to play Wolf Willow, but if they play Sylvan Carotid and I don't play a creature, I'm just going to be really upset. Okay. And we'll just save Spell Pierce for the 4-drop, you know? I want one more threat. We'll say go. We'll pierce the Karn or whatever this is, hopefully. That's a tilt. I'm gonna go ahead and shrink it. I could attack if they block. I could go Gust Wolfwillow Haven. I think I'm going to try a different sideboard plan after this, though. The Soul Scars feel okay, but the Swiftspears feel bad. I think Young Pyromancer might be the gem. We'll see, though. Yo, Tan, you ever see Peter Viernan's deck from the Rick's PT? It played Peasy and Thing in the Ice. He's one of my favorite decks to pilot. I don't think Peasy and Thing in the Ice belong in the same deck. Kind of want Mizium Mortars? I mean, we already have the Coil. I'm not going to play both, and I think Coil's better. Just because it exiles this dumb bitch. I'm just gonna concede, I think. It's fine. Whatever. We'll just try our other sideboard plan. All right, let's try, instead of what we did, let's try Swiss Beer, Pyromancer back in. Let's try this. We're getting a lot more reactive, but Pierce is good going longer, I think. Stopping those planeswalkers in the mid game. I'm gonna keep this hand. It looks kind of shitty, but I'm gonna keep it because we can Ledger Shredder some of these away, and they're gonna probably proc my Ledger Shredder as well. What up, Tandy? Have any special plans for the holiday on Monday? Not yet, the boy Blake. We're trying to schedule like a poker night or something on Sunday because all of us are off on Monday, but it's hard to have a party on a Monday, you know? Everyone's got to work on Tuesday. We'll just discard Soken's-On, I guess. All right, so let's go play with fire. One of them. Reckless Rage, another. It's a lot of elves. All right, well, now we get down tap with double counterspell, so I think we're okay now. I'm going to keep attacking. I think my life total matters less than theirs. I'm going to plan, I guess, on discarding the Pierce, unless it tags something this turn. Cavalier. Okay, we'll Gust. And now they have a land, so they put it on top. Cruise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so Cavalier's going to get off. Oh, no. I didn't have a way to stop it, but that sucked. All right, so let's just kill both elves, I guess. This hopefully keeps him off a Cavalier. Next turn we can put this in our hand. Or activate Den. I think we can activate Den and negate. They're burning a Nykthos to play the Cavalier. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's bad for us, but we're in trouble. Death to all elves? I mean, they drew 9 elves, you know? What do you want me to do? We also have the bug where we get priority back every time we do anything, which sucks. I will negate this. Maybe instead of killing the 2 elves, I should have killed Voracious Hydra. Alright, so let's go Shredder, Gigantha. Hopefully next time we draw a card, draw a spell. We're going to take the 5 down to 1. They might not attack. If they just attack with this, I'll probably double block. My guess is they'll kill Gigantha, but if they kill Ledger Shredder, we still have a thing to block Voracious Hydra. We got to draw a spell here for PZ to get turned on, though. We can't just soak 5 here, I don't think. What are they going to target? Probably Storm. But we also need to get their devotion down, too. What's the bug? The bug is the moment you click undo, like Control Z or whatever, if you like tap a land wrong and you want to untap or whatever, basically you just you regain priority every single time. Like anytime I do anything, I regain priority. It's really weird and frustrating. See, I just like, see, it's just giving me priority back every time. I think I gotta chill. And I'll just like chump block with Den of the Bugbear. The coil for the whatchamacallit is gonna be good though. The coil on the old growth troll could be great. We'll take the 4 trample. They're gonna play a free troll and then they can nick those for a bunch and play something big. Matt always beats me, man. That sucks. I'm always playing Izzet, and Matt's always playing mono green. Matt always beats me. I don't know. Mono green's just a really powerful deck, and he's definitely hitched his wagon to the right horse or whatever, you know? For once, I wish I was playing a matchup that was like super good against mono green, you know? I played him like the 4th time I played him. He just beats me every time. No, it's a dude from Roanoke. I don't even remember his I should discard those Chivalry. I don't remember his last name. Shadow Spear? Okay, we can beat this. I think. I don't have enough mana for all this. I think the coil is not good enough. I think we just got to do some Soul Scar shenanigans. Might actually win this. Wait. No, I guess they can storm the festival now, so we're probably dead. We'll see, though. So everything's got trample. All right, so let's go Reckless Rage. We'll deal 4 to the Voracious and 2 to the Ledger Shredder. Does that work? We might be dead here. I haven't done the math yet, but we'll basically just invalidate this creature for now, and then we'll figure out if we can block to survive. I don't think we can, actually. This is 12 or 10. So we got to go 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to block like this. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. So we're taking 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're taking 0 here. Okay. Well, we're clearing. We did what we could do. We got 2 treasure cruise on backup too, so we might be okay. Close getting back into it? Yeah, definitely close. We lost both of our young Pyromancers, though, which stinks. The Shadow Spear is also kind of scary. We sure have enough cards? Yeah. The turn where I had the chum block with the Bugbear really killed me, but that last turn we had was kind of nuts. I'm glad we figured out like a cool little sequence. So we're gonna put Storm back on top. And now we can draw into a counterspell though, and maybe be okay. They might sack this, but if they do, they can't Storm anymore. They're one short. If we're taking 0 on the block, should have left 1 Pyre back. Well, if we leave 1 Pyre back, we don't kill either creature. Or we don't kill both of them. I would gladly trade a Pyro for either of those large trample minions. I think. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe we could have blocked so we didn't quite take so much. Otawara on the Troll's pretty good. Oh. Sorry, this one. Probably just going to loot away this land. And we can bounce the old Growth Troll. They have no cards in hand. All right, we're going to attack for 3 and hope that they crack the old Growth Troll. We don't have a counter spell, so... All right, so they have the land, so they can crack the old Growth Troll. Let's see if they suit it up or if they cast Storm. All right, let's go ahead and bounce this thing. They can't play Storm anymore, so I think we're fine now. They can Storm next turn, though. So let's go Bird. Let's go Spikefield Face. Pitch a Spire Bluff. Pitch a Spire Bluff. We'll hold the other Ledger Shredder so that we can potentially proc the Shredders again. All right, so now they're going to Storm. Looks like we just outcarded Matt. Yeah, maybe. We're not out of the woods yet. We're at 2. We're probably not dead this turn, but... All right, Elf Wolf Willow. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's see. We might be able to get him in chump block mode. 3, 4, 6. Yeah, okay. So let's go Shredder first. Easy. All right, so they're in chump block mode. We won! We beat Matt! We beat Matt, dude. Hell yeah. Feels good. What a sick game that was. Be right back. All right, we're back. 2 sick matches, chat. 2 sick matches. Yo, GG's fun match. Think Treasure Cruise might be a good card? Yeah, it could be. Hard to tell. Anyone's guess. Yeah, that was a sick game. If you got a Twitch Prime sub, consider using it before the month ends. I'm Tandy, I stream Pioneer Bunch. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. Make sure to check out our sponsor, Apex Gaming. They stream Magic 4 times a week on paper on their channel at twitch.tv/Apex Gaming. They run an invitational series all throughout the greater Ohio area. There's a 5K invitational coming up on July 9th. Ross Merriman and myself will be doing commentary over it. Should be a good time. That's twitch.tv/Apex Gaming. If you want a link to their website, !Apex in chat. Check out apexgaming.gg for more information on their tournament series if you're in the area and would like to play some, maybe qualify. All right, here's our opening hand. We're going to keep it. Sounds pretty decent. A couple PZs and a removal spell. Or sorry, PZ and a couple of removal spells. I said it backwards. You get the F I'm saying. All right, we're going to go ahead and blow up the elf on the draw here. All right, can't kill Carroted, so we'll just play PZ. Next turn we can go Shockland, Skullstar Mage, Reckless Rage, Consider, if we need to. Is this a Kiora? Sheesh. When do you bring in Spell Pierces? Against decks with a ton of non-creatures. I'm bringing it in this matchup. I'm bringing against blue-white. Very strange they would just untap a forest. Don't understand. Unless they have Beseiju and they're trying to blow up a den. Ryan says, are black and white allowed in Pioneer? I don't feel like I see them. Oh, they're around. They are around. All right, well, here comes a Storm the Festival. We'll let it resolve. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. Cavalier is the scary one. Everything else can be dealt with. All right, they hit Troll and Karn. Karn just is a 0 right now on the cast, so we can kill it for sure. How's this deck red-black matchup? I think it's okay. You have a lot of ways to kill their creatures, and you have a ton of card draw, which is generally good against Thoughtseize. They went and got Shadow Spear. Okay. All right, let's go Consider. We'll definitely keep that one. We'll go in Reckless Rage. Kill the Troll. All right, so let's go Shock. Ledger Shredder of 1. I'm going to discard a Pyromancer. I want to keep the juice flowing. We got plenty of threats. All right, so let's go Karn, face. So we know they have Shadow Spear in hand is the only card we're aware of. They have this Troll they can sack to make a 4/4 to draw a card. Cavalier is scary, but we can go around it with the Pyromancer, hopefully. That's our plan anyway. All right, so they missed on land, actually, and they didn't mill over anything of consequence, so They have Shadow Spear, Unknown. Now they're going to nick those for a ton. They can Storm from the Grave. One short. Not yet. Alright, GG's probably. I thought we were in pretty good shape, but Nykthos is always just terrifying. We'll just pitch an Opt, I guess. The Elf is free, which is why they're casting it. You can still Nykthos for a ton. I mean, Mono Green's exceptional. It's an exceptional strategy. Although, it's weird that we've just played 3 Mono Green decks in a row, right? Two of which are the classic Planeswalker version, and one of which was the creature version. Well, this was a pretty lackluster thing, honestly. I mean, they have the Karn as the scary thing, I guess. No, that's pretty good, because they just have another untap. Man, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have played Ledger Shredder. Maybe I should have been more focused on killing the Kiora. Maybe Kiora is the reason why I lost here. But they hit another one, so maybe it's whatever. I don't think they're going infinite right now, but maybe they are. I'm just going to concede. I don't care enough. I think I'm buried. Alright, Gustin, Negate in, Braid Coil, and Spell Pierce. And then we'll cut Swift Spear, Opt. Wait, what did we just do? Did we not bring in... What did we cut last game? Or did we just cut all the Ops? We didn't cut all the Ops, right? We left in these and these. I guess we did. Did we cut all the Ops last game? I can't remember. You cut all the Ops? Okay, this is what I did last round. I'll just do it again. It's fine. Cut a couple of shocks? Nah, you gotta kill the elves immediately. You might want to cut some Reckless Rages, but honestly, Reckless Rage is the only reason I had survived that last round. Put a mulligan to 6. Danny, I need a badass deck for Saturday. Is this deck a thing? Dude, it's awesome. You're gonna love it. There's a Cyber Guide on my Patreon right now if you want to go check it out. Maybe I should just put it into the graveyard. Proto PR redeem the Ric Flair. Woo! Well, Hallinan, why don't you try to trade that deck for a real deck? You know? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Sebastian. I'm playing Izzet stuff. Skylasher? Okay. Not really afraid of that one, Chief. Literally 2 mana 2/2. I will call that one. I hope they go land Karn and I just spell pierce it. That's the dream. If they go for Wolfwell Haven or something, though, I'll pierce that. They go for a Voracious Hydra to trade with the young Pyromancer. I'm okay with that too. This deck seems sick. Dude, it's really fun. I feel like I just have complete control over a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna pierce this. I'm gonna Gust and then attack with Bugbear, I think. I'm gonna offer the trade with a PZ. Because the elf is very valuable here. And I have enough pressure. I also need to make my cruise cost one less. Cavalier. So they hit a Nykthos. So 1, 2, PZ, cruise for 4. And we'll play Soulscar. I think I'm gonna play this land tap since we have the Consider. I'll do a forward and lose a Goblin, that's okay. They're dead next turn, I think, unless they do crazy shit. Which they can do crazy shit. For sure. Nykthos gains them only 1 mana. Storm is big. Storm's a big deal. Yeah, Ledger Shredder's a nice one. You can pick it up now. I doubt it'll ever go away. Nice. The literal worst possible. No cards in hand. All right, so let's start with a Consider. We'll keep that. Draw 2. So we go Reckless Rage this, pop this. Activate Den. I think that was lethal. Very close to it, if not. Maybe we should have just shrunk the guy. I don't know. It didn't matter. They conceded. Yeah, exactly, Hownan. And I don't think it's going to get banned either. Because it feels like it's extremely good, but very beatable. And usually that's just a winning formula for a good card, you know? All right, opponent mulligan. We're going to keep a hand that's a little sketchy, but we use Spikefield as a red. Hopefully be able to interact. If we draw a red source... Okay. Jesus. Joey coming in with a 47 months. Joey, I think you might be my longest time sub, honestly. Let's see. I need to turn the OBS thing up, I think. All right. It's still kind of loud. But I just need that to be a little bit louder, you know? All right. Joey, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub, chat. Tier 3? Do y'all even understand what tier 3 means? It means that Sparrow and I are like best friends, basically. Oh my god, Reptar 2. Back to back! Must be the day! Reptar coming in with a 45 months? Tier 3 out of his mind. We gotta do Reptar's special one though. Give me a second. Alright, we got Cloud Bots, Alert Box, that's the one. Sub variation tier 2. This one's for Reptar. Fuck! Thank you so much, Reptar and To Spayro for the tier 3 subs. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, here's the thing, chat. I don't know what to do. Should we just play Ledger Shredder, or should we go for an Abrade on an elf? I feel like if we don't Abrade an elf, we might just die. Next turn, we can go Ledger Shredder plus Shock. That'd be nice. What's up, Shane? I'm going to be on the Dive Down this week, chat. Are you aware of the Dive Down podcast? With the Dive Down Shane and 2 other knuckleheads. Ruh-roh, Raggy. It's not custom. He just likes the tier 2 alert better. I've been doing that for him for like 2 years. All right, so let's go blue. We'll start with Shredder, and then we'll play PZ. Discard a land on the first one. Discard Shredder on the second one. We'll keep our card draw effects. I'm going to attack. All right, so this is just a race. They had enough mana to do Nykthos stuff last turn. They had 6, so they just played an elf. That means that their hand is kind of lackluster. Probably just another Nykthos is my bet. All elves. Oops, all elves. All right, we'll pitch Soulscar. We'll pitch probably Young Pyromancer. Or I do kind of want. I don't really want threats anymore. I'll save the Reckless Rage, I guess, for a turn. Let's kill it now. It's fine. They get an extra mana, but they got plenty of mana. I didn't want to do it on my turn because then they could just sack the forest and make a 4/4. Nice. Well, we're 3-0 against mono green, but they've all been really close matches, chat. So I think we're right in the sweet spot of just enough in terms of interaction. And our sideboard plan seems to be working. We lost one sideboard game where we cut the Young Pyromancer and the of one mind, but I think I like cutting the Swiss Spear and the Opt better. We basically just want to reduce our threat count. Could have one mind first. Oh yeah, I guess I could have had the bird and the Young Pyromancer in play. I thought I needed a token, but you're definitely right. Rick and Morty Pinball's awesome. It's a good IP. It's a good IP. It's a decent show. Well, Joey, you know, look, I'm taking special requests from you for basically the rest of my life. So if you want me to do like my own thing, that's just the tier 2 sub alert. That's the one that Dark Kuno has. He's the only tier 2 sub, as far as I know. Yes, dance for me. Dance for me! Zian says, when in doubt, bolt the bird. Yes, yes. Anyway, I'm going to be recording the Dive Down podcast with Shane and friends on Saturday evening. Shane, what day will it be up? Monday? Oh. I thought we had an opponent. They disappeared. Roughly speaking, estimate Thursday? Okay, so Saturday to Thursday? That's okay. That's not a big deal. Nothing we're going to talk about is going to be like extremely time sensitive. Just like, hey, what's the metagame look like for this weekend's RCQ stuff? It's like, yeah. Yeah, man, we all got real life, Shane. I get it, man. It's okay. Your editor probably just like can't edit till Tuesday or Wednesday, right? And then goes up Thursday like usual. No big. All right, we're going to keep this one. Looks okay. All right, so this hand's fairly aggressive. We're gonna go turn 1 Swift Spear, turn 2 probably Opt plus Reckless Rage if they play a creature. Play with fire. You know, part of me told me not to play the part of me told me not to play the Swiss Spear on one. I don't know why. I had that feeling. Hey, we just played against Bomat Courier. Well, I don't have a thing to stop it, since these are sorcery slash whatever. So we'll play an Opt. Fine, Swiss Spear, that's fine. I'm gonna sit up back on defense and see what they do. I don't really want to burn this thing if I don't have to. I can kind of invalidate it by just sitting here. And if ever I think that they could pop it for value, I can kill it then, right? Incendiary Flow. All right, let's go ahead and Reckless Rage this and this. We can't save it, so we might as well go ahead and just blast the Bomat. Let our thing get exiled, it's no big. Kumano, sure. We have the play with fire for that later. Let's play the Young Peasy. And then we'll play with fire for the Kumano, but hopefully Strangle kills whatever they play and get the buff. I kind of want to play with fire my own thing, so they lose that later, the creature later. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now if they play Eidolon, it'll be a 3/3. Okay, that's just a 3 as well. So we'll Strangle that and then Cruise. I'm gonna just play my land and pay 3, just so I can have more resources for later. We'll take the 2 from the Kumano. Next turn we'll go Pyromancer plus maybe double play with fire, just the 1 now. Now, if they don't play anything, I might go play this at face. Abbott? Okay. Well, we can kill that. They found play with fire, so they're going to go play with fire on the Peasy. We'll go play with fire on the Abbott in response. We'll go to 16. We have 3 tokens versus their nothing and a Giganta in hand now. Let's look for a top card first before we put Giganta in hand. We'll keep Ledger Shredder. I'm going to put Giganta in my hand first, though, but I think Ledger Shredder as a threat's nice. I'll put full pressure on them. No need to hold back for a small haster. GG. Young Pyromancer hard carry. All right, this is, again, we're going to be kind of morphing into a more controlling deck, so Swiss Spear can come out again. This card comes out in a lot of matchups, I think, where we just kind of morph into like a Izzet control deck, kind of. But we're going to be bringing in the Gust, the Coil, the Abrade, cutting the Swiss Spears and an Opt. Swiss Spears aren't that bad. We can try to overload the removal, but I think this is a little bit better. If I want to cut another Opt for negate, I wouldn't hate it. They probably have more Planeswalkers after board and get a little slower. Todd, you're so fast. Thanks, Tucker. Matchup feels good. Feels okay. We can always just get clowned if we draw like this. This is another reason why I trimmed a Reckless Rage. See, I think I just have to mulligan this hand because I just need interaction. All right, we'll keep this. We'll just put back 2 lands. I might not even play Soulscar in 1 because it's like 99% to die. All right, well now I will since I drew a backup. They may not play removal spell on this, right? Flow? Okay, so we'll kill the Bomat. Our thing dies, but that's okay. We'll take 2. We're at 15. We need to draw an answer to this. Ooh, didn't scary, actually. The Dawn is big. See how they attack. On another Den. They can play it, I think, right? You can play lands off of it. No Eidolon, so we can play this pretty freely. Graveyard. Play with fire on the Soulscar, probably. And we'll cruise. And if we draw a 1-mana thing, we can play it off of the Giganta after blocks. So we'll say go. We could attack for 4, but I'd rather hold back blockers. There's a pretty big attack coming through. Let's see, we'll go block Abbott, block Den. See, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go to 2. Graveyard that. Of One Mind. Okay. I don't think we can kill him this turn. We're not dead to ramming up ruins just yet. I need a land. Alright, so let's go Ledger Shredder. Oh, we're just dead. I forgot. Forgot about the Dawn. We'll strangle the etching. We're dead to the ramming up off of land, so Den of the Bugbear is no longer of consequence. So I guess we attack for 3 with Soulscar, hold back Giganta, play Reckless Rage to kill the Dawn and block each of the others. Alright, dead. Close one though. Yeah, my plan was to go Shredder Pyromancer though, but because the Dawn, I couldn't play the Pyromancer, so my plan had to change. It didn't mean anything really. Reckless on Frostodon? We were at 1. They were activating ramming up. It didn't matter. I wanted them to all out attack, thinking the Dawn was going to get through, and then I was going to eat their board and then counter attack for the win. We'll keep in hopes that we draw a creature. We'll go Odawara first, so we don't got to burn our pathway on blue if we don't want to. I think we need to trim like an of one mind in the matchup. Graveyard, just looking for a threat. Three Spire Bluff Canals in a row. Bummer. Next turn, we'll just play of one mind if we don't draw anything relevant. If I draw a creature, I'll go creature Reckless Rage. All right. I'm gonna wait for them to bite first because my Reckless Rage is gonna kill my Soulscar Mage. Hope they go Incendiary Flow. We have to just take it otherwise, I think. Alright, I'm gonna go for a block here. Alright, and then I'm gonna go here, here. I fucked up. This isn't gonna do what I wanted to do. This is just a huge mistake, but they bid anyway, so it doesn't matter. Luckily for me, they bit. We're gonna draw 2, looking for a cheap removal spell for this. We didn't draw it. We'll just play tap land. I don't want to gust it. I could hold up gust, but I feel like they're just gonna play Dawn or something, and we can just put it on top. Chandra is the same. Chainwhirler, yeah, it's all the same. Now we'll play Pyromancer, hold up gust, and then cruise on the turn after. We'll gust the Kumano. If they want to draw it again, that's fine. I doubt they will, though. They did. They put it on top. Nice. I don't want to do the Chainwhirler because then they'll just cast it again. Next turn we go Pyromancer plus Cruise for 1. I'm going to take the 1 damage. I think having the creature for later is potentially better than saving 3 damage. Bone Man. Bone Zone. Cruising. We'll just consider. I don't want a Spike Field yet. We might be able to tag a Bomat Courier with it. We'll graveyard the land. Their Soulscar Mage is fine. I'll definitely triple block this. And if they have a removal spell for one of the tokens, I think I'm fine with that too. Because we just have more stuff in hand and we can eventually draw an answer. Alright, so now we're actually just in business, right? They have Kumano, they have Den of the Bugbear, but we got stuff. So we can go Soulscar, Soulscar, tap land, Giganta in hand, attack for 2. I'm gonna let him attack, I think. Because I want him to attack with both. And if, yeah, whatever. I'll just give him a token and I'll kill both things. I'm just not going to block with the Soulscar. That's fine. Take the 1. We'll attack for a bunch, play Giganta. We got the Spike Field Hazard also. Ledger Shredder. I guess we'll just fucking discard now. Abbott, great draw. Another Abbott. Wow, what a hit. 6 sequence. Loot. We'll pitch a Spike Field. The 2-1s aren't that scary. Bunman's exiled forever. Consider procs these. Pushes me further. GG, 4-0. Close games, though. All close games. Thanks again to Reptar and Joey for the tier 3 subs. I love both of you. Thank you for being here all this time. Appreciate having you around. Oh, wait a second. Do we have a trophy on the line? Do we have a trophy on the line? This has been a bad season for me, chat. Playing too much garbage. Why won't it work? Weird. Oh, someone already did it. All right. Never mind. Got him. There's so many points on the line. Holy shit. Graph's always all in. Nice, baby. Let's go. We got some big spenders. Yeah. I didn't even see. IB8, why is that? Is it hard to find you, Pyromancer? I thought it was only like $1. Here comes chat. I appreciate you, Chlorian. I'll try to use your energy and take it home. Five one odds. I know how to take it. Oh, no shame in the doubt. No shame in the doubt when it's got a good payday, you know. Well, should we reset the prediction and let people gamble? It seemed like it was pretty fast. Tony says I love Abbott so much. Yeah, Abbott's a cool card. I actually was like not expecting my opponent to concede there, but I guess that was overwhelming. All right, here we go. Come on, chat. Reptar's a doubter, though? Yeah, I'm about to put you in the dirt, though, baby. Don't you worry. I'm playing good today. I drank a Red Bull. Can't lose. It's hard to lose when you're so laser focused, you know? Just fucking laser focused. We'll keep this one. Another mono green deck, chat. How many mono green is that? 4 out of 5? 4 out of 5? Hopefully we naturally draw a land. Nice. We're gonna get super aggro here. We're gonna just try to kill whatever they play, and then just run them over with soul scars and stuff. Just try to run them over. Just on curiosity, why leave soul scar over Swiss Spear? So that way, if they play an elf, I can go Swiss Spear plus removal spell, and it does more prowess damage. Keep the land. We're gonna play the Shredder over another draw spell. We can just kill them next turn. If they play Cavalier, they're dead. We just consider play with fire, strangle, shrink it. I think they're dead. If we play with fire face, graveyard. Maybe they're not dead. That enough? Now they're dead. Easy. All right, let's do it again. Gus, negated, braid, coil, pierce. And then we just cut the Swifties and the opt. That's what we've been doing, right? It's okay to cut opt in matchups where you have to kill elf. If you have to kill their one drop. Is this the 5th mono green opponent? It's the 4th. 4 out of 5. Never didn't have the land? Yeah, that's what that's the story. I'm sticking to it. We'll keep. It's potentially a little slow against multiple elves. Over on Tomb dealt them 2 damage last game, chat. I just wanted to point that out. Sylvan Carotid, okay. We're just gonna kill the elf. Elfu, okay. It's so hard to mana screw them, chat. They're so good at just playing lands, playing mana sources. Of One Mind is really good in this deck, I agree. Let's see if they put it on top or bottom. If they put it on top, we can put their Wolfwill Haven on top or their elf. Let's Gus their Wolfwill Haven. And now they'll put it on the bottom, probably. But they might put it on top and then I can negate it. Let's negate this Karn. Let's hopefully draw a removal spell so we can kill the elf and keep him off of Cavalier. Alright. No Cavalier one time. No land. Dang. If they didn't draw the land there, I think we would easily win this game. I tried really hard to keep them off of the Cavalier. Oh, they're going for Hydra instead. We can maybe beat this. I don't think we could have beat Cavalier, but we can beat that. Yeah, we're flooding pretty bad too, but it's okay. Our lands do stuff, and we're using like all our mana every turn. Lucranos, okay. Graveyard. Not a whole lot to be done here, chat. I'll just concede. It's okay. We'll try again. Game 3. Alright. Do we want to just get super aggro on the play and just try to go under them? It seems like they're fairly creature dense with Voracious Hydra and Pelucranos after board. I mean, that's fairly common, I suppose. I just didn't draw enough card draw, I guess. Too many lands. Maybe the Spell Piercers are bad, though. Maybe I just need opt. I mean, they were pretty good there. And they countered Cure earlier. They're okay. Whatever. Bounce? Yeah. I mean, they were just going to play the 5/6. Bouncing is just temporary. All right, we'll keep this hand. I don't love it, though. We're gonna go play Pyromancer over killing the elf on 1 because a 3-drop's not scary. Alright, that's fine. So now we'll go Pyromancer plus kill elf. Now they can still do stuff next turn, but we can go pretty wide here with even a 3rd PZ of one mine, maybe another play with fire. Karn's not that scary. Cavalier is kind of scary. We can go wide though. We can basically just ignore it for a turn or two. All right, so let's go Pyromancer of one mind. Okay, do your worst. This is scary for sure. They hit the nuts, literal nuts. God damn it, man. This is turn 4, and I killed an elf. This is turn 4, chat, and I killed an elf. This is fucking ridiculous. I think I'm gonna lose the match. Because they can untap this, they can cast like a Gate to the Afterlife or something here. Yeah, now everything costs too much with the statue. Raggy. How do they have so much mana? You win. GG. All right, so we played Mono Green 4 times. We beat it 3 times. The moral of the story is don't keep a hand that can't kill an elf. It allowed them to just explode onto the board. We probably need one more 1-mana interactive piece on the sideboard for the matchup. Another Strangle is probably not too bad. 4th Gust might be okay. 2nd Negate might be okay. The problem is that Cavalier is a problem, right? Cavalier is the problem because it's just so hard to kill. Everything else, the Spell Pierces feel kind of bad. So I think maybe the 2 Spell Pierce, they stay, but maybe they don't come into the matchup. But maybe if Mono Blue kind of goes away, the Running Volleys can be something else. The Running Volley could be like a Strangle and a Disdainful Stroke, and that could be something that comes in instead of the Spell Pierces. That doesn't seem too bad, right? Yeah. Keep a bad hand. I was on the play with Young Pyromancer, which is okay in the matchup. I thought it was fine. We drew the removal spell too. My draw was great. I went turn 2 Pyromancer, turn 3 Pyromancer, kill thing. Turn 4 Pyromancer, draw 2 cards, kill thing, and we easily lost. If Mono Green's that bad of a matchup, why not Burning Hands? I don't think it's that bad. We beat it 3 out of 4 times. I literally just said we beat it 3 out of 4 times. I don't know what you want today. You know? You can't beat it every time. The deck's completely fucked. I do like Pierce in other matchups, though. I just think for that matchup, you don't maybe don't want Spell Pierce. Yeah, if we had hit a land off of one mine, we might have been fine. If they game 2, they had to hit the land to do something fucked up. But maybe I shouldn't have gone for what I did. I should have maybe been a little less aggressive with my Ether Gusts, you know? Just try to stall out the Cavalier for as long as possible. I was trying to cut them off of hitting 5 mana, but I ended up using a Ether Gust on a Wolfwilla Haven. I don't know if that's even more, but we were very close to keeping them off of it. I needed them to brick on land like 1 turn, and I think I was in business. Yeah. I'm not gonna discount playing maybe some Spell Pierce's main deck. That might be okay. We did cut a Fading Hope. Fading Hope's okay in that matchup because it can bounce the random stuff. I don't know. What about Amora? We just went 4-1 with this deck. We played mono green 4 times. I beat it 3 times. Lost to it in the final.